a gay comic. It was like in the top 10. I was the first one to do it for straight people. You guys know that there were comics who were doing, a handful, not so the time, but they were like doing it for the gays. And I had this thing, like I thought, oh, it would be really funny to be like all gay in front of straight people because I was an idiot, it was 1990. But whatever. Worked out, all good. How are you doing, Vancouver? I feel like I haven't been here forever. And it's Canada. Yay! Okay, so last night I did a show in a place called Pasco, Washington State. Never been there. But you go to Seattle and you drive as if you think Idaho would be awesome, and then you stop while you're still in Washington State. And there are fucking queers out there. Because that's how we are. We're everywhere like that. I love it. And so but my whole life I thought Washington State was all forest and pretty. They have a whole section that is desert, and they call it the Palm Springs, whatever, and they think it's really awesome, and it was really cool, but I could not even believe there was like, okay, maybe 100,000 people in this whole area. There were so many queers. Why do we go to these places where nobody can find us? It's like, and I'm gonna say this, I love me some gays. The other thing we always do is we always make places gay. Good for real estate. But there are always places in the States that are hard to get to, expensive. I'm not really focused on this because you know what happened to me? I got old, you guys. No, I totally did. I turned 50. It's been 3 years now that I've been 50. God. Jesus. And what happened is, sorry?
It gets better.
It doesn't get better, that's bullshit. Okay, last night I had a lot of young people in the audience, and I told them right off that old lesbians and old gay men, old people will lie to you about how it gets better. It doesn't get better. You know what? You don't get wise. You know what happens? Is you literally don't get wise. You stop and do not remember what you were saying in the middle of the fucking sentence. I know this. Okay, here's the thing. I'm now that I'm older, I got focused on it a little bit. I notice also that when you get older, shit hurts for no reason. Right? You just wake up and you're like, oh, my shoulder.
That is so true.
Oh. And then you lie to yourself. Right? And you go, oh, what did I do yesterday? You didn't do shit. You just hurt because you're old. You went to sleep and you got so fucking old, you don't know how to sleep without hurting yourself. Remember when you used to go to sleep and you would wake up and jump out of bed? Now, at 4 o'clock, you have to pee. Fort Lauderdale of Canada. You have lots of cruises that start and end here. I haven't been in Vancouver for a while, but I was just in London, Ontario. What is the attitude between the east and the west of Canada? 20 years I've been coming here, and when you're in London and you say, oh, well, next month, right, whatever, I'm doing a show in Vancouver, and they're like, oh. Wow. And I'm like, it's all Canada. It's good, right?
Yeah.
You like yourselves? Generally? No? Okay, whatever. So I got here today, and I came through customs, which I always get in trouble. I don't know what I'm doing. I never do anything specific. I don't say anything specific, but I got like, they're like, where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you doing with? And I get nervous because I've only been pulled over once in customs for trouble years ago, coming to Calgary. Oh. And they asked, what are you doing? And I said, well, we're just stand-up comedy. And they said, do you have a contract? And it was in the 90s or like 2000, and I had the contract and it said, she's being sponsored by the Calgary Gay Rodeo. All of a sudden it's like, come over here, man. I'm just saying, I think they maybe didn't know there were gay people having a rodeo. I myself was shocked. Really? And we did. They had, and I said, they were like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'll be one of the clowns. I'm just excited because I'm looking out and I saw the audience for Kate. She was awesome. And I see that you're all here, and I'm thinking to myself, you do need to kind of, some of the people, and many people in the audience need to give themselves a little round of applause because there's a lot of lesbians here. And it's Thursday night. After 8:30. And you know it's true because like if you get to, you all get like a certain time and you're all like, honey, how long is she gonna talk? Maybe like a 45-minute drive home. And you know the beagles are on the bed. You should have put the gate up. I don't know, I got older, and now I'm hot because for those, say again please. Oh, flashes? Shut the fuck up, no kidding. I swear to God, it was like, here's your birthday gift. You are going to burst into flames every few hours. And I'm like, okay, so I started the whole menopause thing, whatever. I'm like dealing with it, whatever. You get hot, but here's the thing. I've been dating for a while, so I'm going to catch up really quick. I was with a woman for 12 years. We broke up, and I saw another woman for like 7 years, okay? And a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago, what happened is she made me get married because that's what we do now. God fucking forbid, right? So we all get married, you know, that's what we do, it's legal, and oh dear God, right? So she made me get married and then waited like 10 months and cheated on me, so we had a big fight and I kicked her out. Okay, this is really sad and I don't want to hear shit. But here's what happened. The moment I kicked her out, after 12 years of not doing it, I started smoking again.
Ooh! No!
That's awesome! And so now I'm in the process of trying to quit.
Yay!
Whatever. Okay, and it's not easy. So you try to do different things. So what I'm doing now, which I'm also going through menopause, which they should tell you, do not quit smoking during menopause. If you're all smoking, just do it. Because you're going to be the biggest bitch that ever lived. And I'm trying to smoke by putting on patches. The nicotine patches, right? You have those, right? Okay, for real. Here's what they don't tell you with the patch that is adhesive. Right? You're going to be slick like an otter most of the day. Patch needs to... I know, seriously, I've been wearing the patches for a few months. I'm trying like really hard. I'm trying to cut down. But I have woken up and tried to have the patch on my ass. I wake up, the patch is on the pillow. It's on the floor. I pulled a patch off my cat's head. Oh shit, I'm getting hair! But that totally seems like this awesome, fucking stupid. And it was, when she came home, I was like lying on the floor, like, oh my God, help me! So you're gonna do your Pride in August, and that will, you have a big parade, right? I have noticed that Pride's around. I've been to a lot of them. I've been to Toronto, been to New York, been to San Francisco, been to little baby ones, tiny little towns, awesome. But I've noticed that Pride has an age thing, right? There's an age way we deal with Pride events, right? When you're in your 20s, they're like, oh my God, it's gay Pride. We're gonna march in the parade, we're gonna go to the rally, then we're going to the bar, and we're gonna do that, right? They're way excited, we're gay! 30-year-olds are like, we're gonna march in the parade. 40-year-olds are like, we'll go to the parade. And 50 and over goes like this, it's Pride? Again? We just did that! When I'm not sure if this is like a thing for you guys. Okay, so but I'm gonna find out. Okay, there is a show that I got obsessed with when I was in crutches, because you have to you really don't have a lot to do. You read some books and then you're like, eh. So I'm watching television. Do you guys have the show? I got totally obsessed with it. It's called Hoarders. Okay, show about people who hoard shit. But unlike all the other reality shows, what I love about it is they bring someone in to help them. Hey. Like a therapist or something. Because obviously it's not that somebody isn't clean, right? They have like a mental health issue or a problem. Okay, so I'm totally obsessed with watching the show Hoarders just a couple months ago. But I have a little OCD, so I shouldn't watch it anyway, because like after 5 minutes I'm like, is my house clean? Where is everything? And I'm in crutches, I can't move. If you've never seen the show and it comes on, you have to watch it. Those of you who've seen it know that I'm making this up. I'm not making this up. It's crazy. They will bring someone in. Here's how every show in the Hoarders thing starts. It starts out with somebody going, living among all this junk, and they go, well, I guess I gotta let things get out of hand. Probably need some help. They send in people, already help them clean out, and they take one thing out of the house to get it started, and the hoarder flips out. Do you guys know? Those are my gum wrappers! But then they bring in the therapist, who often is gay, as therapists are. And but I actually saw this live episode, this is what got me wanting to watch the show forever. Therapists and especially the show, they will say the most fucked up shit in a completely normal voice. Right? I'm watching the show, and this woman, her place is disgusting, she's all angry at her family who's trying to help her, she's mad, she's in her house, and she's leaning on her muck. Right? And the therapist has to come in and try to calm things down and get things going. And the therapist says, and they quote, real normal. Now Rose, do you think that other people have dead cat carcasses in their house?